You built your business here. You've made a home here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. When we look at all you've made, we only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To us, two diamond jewelry, a diamond for our love, and a diamond for the life we share. To the woman I will love forever, to our past and to our future.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word.
Culver's!
Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes today.
Today a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
Superior Water Light and Power wants you to be aware of potential carbon monoxide poisoning, a colorless, odorless, tasteless, and toxic gas. Flu-like symptoms, headaches, and nausea are some signs to watch for. Excessive moisture on windows, black soot on registers, and strange odors from heating appliances could be an indication of carbon monoxide poisoning. If you suspect a problem, call SWLNP, the Superior Fire Department, or your local fuel supplier. A safety reminder from Superior Water Light and Power, an elite company.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Superior Water, Light, and Power reminds customers to please shovel snow away from your gas meters and regulators. Snow removal allows for proper operation of the equipment and clears a safer path for their employees to more easily access your meters. A safety message from Superior Water, Light, and Power, an elite company. Great service, even better, at swlp.com and on Facebook.
You built your business here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. We only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
The feeling is mutual.
Everything's made fresh.
Everything.
Everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant.
Culver's. We love our guests.
love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me and my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
If you smell a rotten egg odor inside or outside your home, it could be a sign of a gas leak. Don't panic. Leave the premises immediately and call Superior Water, Light, and Power. A trained SWLMP technician will be dispatched to the location to inspect for a possible leak. Natural gas has an excellent safety record, but leaks are possible either accidental or by misuse. A safety message from Superior Water, Light, and Power, an elite company. Great service, even better, at swlp.com and on Facebook.
Design a unique jewelry piece at Numi Jewelers that is one of a kind. Our 6-prong custom jewelry design service guarantees a piece you can love for a lifetime.
Numi Jewelers, where the Twin Ports gets engaged.
You built your business here. You've made a home here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. When we look at all you've made, we only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
Matchup between Minnesota Twinstars Football Club and your Superior City Navy. Now let's meet the starters for both teams, beginning with the visiting Twinstars. Midfielder number 6, Mohammed Abdul Rahama. Midfielder number 8, Tony Wani. Forward number 11, David Caillou. Forward number 12, Caleb Ibarra. Defenseman number 13, Anson Karn. Defenseman number 14, Chase Costin. Midfielder number 16, Jafar Abdul Rahman. Midfielder number 17, Hamza El-Tofi. Midfielder number 18, Mark Lagar. Forward number 25, Chigozi MJ. 30 and goal for the Twinstars, number 0, Rensho Ishigaki. The Blackhawks are coached by Dusan Darbaki, Kareem Darbaki, and Young Khan. Now let's meet the starting 11 for your Superior City. From Duluth, Minnesota, a forward, number 4, William Francis. From Duluth, Minnesota, defenseman, number 5, Callum Greenan. From Grand Rapids, Minnesota, forward, number 6, Toddy Taguda. From Duluth, Minnesota, defender, number 7, Cameron Ross. From Duluth, Minnesota, midfielder, number 8, London Blowhog. From London, England, a defenseman, number 12, Harry Williams. From Wendover, England, a forward, number 15, Freddie Watson. From Sao Paulo, Brazil, forward, number 16, Enrico Zena. From Clinton, Minnesota, midfielder, number 19, Ryan Tomsky. In goal for the Navy. From Duluth, Minnesota, number 1, Craig Knudsen. And your Superior City captain from Duluth, Minnesota, number 3, Nick Braun. The Navy are led by coaches Alfie Hudd and Isaac Beckett. At this time, we ask that you please stand if you're able, move your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
everyone, and welcome to Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium for the second game of a Youth Night doubleheader here in Superior, Wisconsin, as Superior City FC Navy are about to take on the Minnesota Twinstars Football Club. The first game was called by the Xavier Walt. Unfortunately, couldn't be here for the second game, so I'm Jeffrey McClure, joined by Ryan Marcianic producing for us tonight. I always appreciate Ryan's help, but the women's game ended in a 2-1 loss for Superior City FC, with all the goals, I believe, coming in the first half of that one. And correct? Yeah, so a great second half of defense by both teams there, and we'll see what the Navy can do here today, looking for their first win of the season. Similar to the women's team just before, the women's team unable to get it done. But the men coming in with a different energy today. You heard the starters, a couple changes into that starting lineup compared to their usual setup. Some of those names, Callum Green and Tati Taguda coming in to start. London Flohog, Cameron Ross, Henrico Zena. And I believe the rest of the starters are the same. Gray Knutson still in net for the Navy, along with Nick Braun, the captain of this team. Going against the Minnesota Twinstars, we're currently in the middle of the UPSL Midwest West standings, sitting in 7th place, 10 points on the season, a +4 goal difference. Meanwhile, Superior City FC still looking for some more, 4 points, a -8 goal difference so far. But each game, it feels like, has been close for Superior City FC. A 1-1. My apologies, I'm looking at the wrong schedule here. Superior City coming off a tough loss in their last game, a 5-0 effort against the St. Paul Blackhawks right here at Superior Choice Credit Union. So definitely looking to bounce back against a team from southern Minnesota. That border pride, as a Wisconsinite that I have, hoping to get there. Looks like we're taking a second here to get started. Superior City meeting it right there around their goalkeeper, Flohog. Sorry, not Flohog. That is Knutson, and I will just like to warn everyone that Xavier is a lot better at this than I am. Still learning about this great sport that's become all the rage here in the Twin Ports. Multiple professional teams, one amateur team, and here we are about to get started for the second game of this doubleheader. A lot of young fans in attendance today for Youth Night, as we are off. Kick up ahead. Played over the top, deflected away by the Twinstars, and just a battle of possession here to start it off in the beginning. That's going to be deemed off the Navy for a Twinstars kick in. And I need to grab my roster so I can let you know about some of these Twinstar players. Abdul Rahman passing it over to Chase Poston on the right side, all the way over to the other end for the Twinstars. Harder to see those numbers over there, so it might take me a little bit longer to get them. I'll get used to them throughout the game, hopefully. Twinstars playing very hesitant to open up in this first minute of action. So they're trying to work around this Navy defense. And the Navy defense steps up. Makes a big play. That's Cameron Ross. Gonna leave it for the keeper. Knutson taking his time to let his Navy get in position, and now here comes the kick played over the top. Header attempt by London Flowhog misses. Now it's up ahead for the Twinstars. A speedy. Is that number 10? I don't even have a number 10. That is brutal. Anyway, stopped by Nick Braun, and now the Navy are going the other way. William Francis kick over the top. No, nothing really there. Just a fight for possession still. Both teams. It was number 11 that was speedy. That would be David Tayau. Now on the other way, they elect to kick it to the keeper. Braun steps up. That's not Braun. I believe that's Ross making a fuss for the Navy. Now the Twinstars, Tayau gets it back. Nice defense by Braun to put it back into the Twinstars' third. Ishikawa, the keeper for the Twinstars. Not a ton of action as his field players continue to take their time on this one. That might be a nice lead pass up ahead for number 13. Kick goes wide. Anson Karn with the nice run up ahead. Getting past that Navy back line. It'll be Knutson with another goal kick here. A great day to watch soccer here in Superior. A little bit of a strong wind. I believe when I checked it said it was 14 miles per hour going southwest. So currently going against the Navy right now, but they'll have it in that second half. Nice play here by the Twinstars, getting it up the near side. It's Tayau again. Good slide tackle by Braun, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Twinstars. Thrown by Karn to Tayau, and they're going to run it back. Now Poston's going to be the one to throw it in deep into the box. Nice header, I believe, by London Flowhog to keep it away from the Twinstars scoring opportunity, and that wind really helping the Twinstars keep it on their side right now. On the opposite side, that would be Muhammad Abdul-Rahman. So there is two Abdul-Rahmans for the Twinstars. That would be Jafair and Muhammad, both in that back line. Muhammad on the far side, number 6. Jafir, number 16, right in the center, just on top of that yellow jacket wing. As we wait for the ball to get back into play. Now the Twinstars have it. Throw in on the far side. Goes right to Muhammad. Now they get it inside to Tayau. Nice defense by the Navy. Almost forcing a turnover. That's Toddy Taguda getting up close and personal with the Twinstars, forcing them to go back into their third. Ishikawa kicks it away to Muhammad. My apologies, that's Shafir. Nice header there to stop that over-the-top pass. That is number 7, Cameron Ross, with the big play on defense. Now Muhammad throws it into, I've not been able to see that guy's number just yet. Back up top to Jafir. He swings it over to Chase Poston. Poston or Poston, I'm really not sure. I'm going to go with, there's no E in it, so I'm going to go with Poston for the rest of the night. Executive decision, as Xavier likes to say. Got the nod from Mr. Marcianic, so we're going to stay with it. Twinstars once again rift setting in their third. Oh, and I just was able to peek at that jersey. Wasn't able to get enough of it for the salmon-colored shoes player on the Twin Stars. Cameron Ross getting in the way there. Nice job, pass up to William Francis. Francis looking around, going to the outside, now back to the middle. Up ahead to London Flohog with a perfect lead pass, but it's taken away by Jafir Abdul Rahman. And I can't see that number. Oh, it's not even the same player. Just kidding. A lot of mix-up here as the Twin Stars get it back and now are coming up the near side. That would be Karn with the, Poston. Kicking it up ahead. Captain Nick Braun there to give it back to the Navy. Flohawk just misses that one. Now Ross. Defending. Kick across, and it's a goal. Not able to see what number that was. Pass from Hansa Ilatu. And it looks like Twin Stars celebration. I still have not been able to see his number. 25 with the goal. That is Chigozie Eneja. I know I said that wrong, but good job, Chigozie Enenje. That's what I'm going to go with. Give the Twin Stars a 1-0 lead. Enije is what they're saying over the PA, so I'll go with that. Navy trying to answer back quickly. William Francis with the back pass. No, not there. Stopped by a couple Twin Stars defenders on its way to Flohog. Now the Twin Stars looking to take a minute, set up their offense. Kick over to the other side for Jafir. Now it's Muhammad Abdul Rahman on the opposite side. Back to Tayu. Jafir on the near side, taken away by Enrico Zena. He's up the near side by himself. Kicked away by Jafir, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Navy. Freddie Watson with the throw-in right back to Zena. Watson stuck in a tough spot, tries to get it up ahead to Tomshi. It's taken away by the Twin Stars, who reverse it quickly. Already at midfield is Tayu. Just kidding, that is NJ. Nothing called there, and NJ really thought so. Watson telling his Navy players to get in the action. This passes up to Francis, nothing there. Tomshi working hard, he's going to be called for the tackle on Tony Wani. Just a warning, I was giving these rosters 10 minutes before game time, and my apologies for any of these names that I'm definitely butchering. Appreciate you listening on the iFan Sports Network. 1-0 here for the Minnesota Twin Stars in Superior City FC territory. Reaching into the 12th minute here soon. Passed it. And NJ, he's wrapped up tightly by Captain Nick Braun. They're going to be awarded a free kick. Taken by Martin Gar, who passed it over to Muhammad Abdul Rahman. Tayu back out to Muhammad. Now they swing it up to Elia Tau, who has got the assist on the first goal of the night. Pass back to him, just a little too swift. He's going to be out of bounds. Back to the Navy, goal kick for Gray Knutson. Knutson pulling double duty with no ball shagers today, grabbing 2 balls on his way back. Lines up for the kick. Just short of midfield, headed away by Ross up to Taguda, but it's stolen well by Mohammed Abdul Rahman. And now Shafir back to Mohammed. Assuming they're siblings, but I will never make that executive decision without a family member telling me. So the 2 Abdul Rahmans in the game for the Twin Stars. Maybe they're twins on the Twin Stars. Never know. Tayo, nice pass, but it's kicked away after Eneje gets it. Ishikawa rolls it out to Wani. Tony Wani looking up the left side. Just goes out of bounds before Elia Tao can get to it. Now it'll be Cameron Ross throwing in for the Navy. Coach is telling them to get up in the Twin Stars space. We need to play some offense, down 1-0. Taguda working against, I believe that's Mohammed Abdul Rahman, who is able to get the free kick. Shafir back to Mohammed. William Francis getting up close and personal. It's going to be awarded back to the Twin Stars as the Navy playing very physical in this last minute of action. Pass back and forth between Abdul Rahman and Abdul Rahman. Ross gets in the way now over to Poston. Sorry, I forgot I made the executive decision on that one. Poston back up top to Jafir. Now Wani. Tony Wani dribbling through the middle. No one picking him up. Now comes Tomshi. Pass up ahead to Eneje. Eneje trying to work against Flo Hogg, but now Taguda back up to Francis. They've got Zena all by himself. Shot blocked by Ishikawa. Comes up for this next shot as Tomshi loses the dribble. Good defensive recovery on the second attempt from Mohammed Abdul Rahman. My apologies, it was actually Jafir Abdul Rahman getting in the way there. He's got the ball in right now, right above the box for the Twin Stars. Kicks it over to Poston. I haven't seen a lot of balls go to Anson Carr. Now it's Itao on the opposite side. Nice shot by Zena, working to get the Navy possession. That's well played by Poston to kick it off Watson, and it'll be a throw-in for the Twin Stars. Throw in way back for Jafir. Trying to get it up to Wani. Instead it's Tomshi, making them go to the opposite side. Twin Stars on the far side. Hard for me to see that number, but now I know it's in the back. Oh, what number is that? It'll be a throw-in. Ooh, is that 7? No, for them. The defender right there. Next to 25. 12. Bang. Caleb Ibarra. I realized halfway through this match that Caleb Ibarra and Elatao are the same player to me, but now we know Caleb Ibarra was the one with the assist on that first goal. So Caleb Ibarra, who found number 25 Chigozie Eneje to make it 1-0 in favor of the Twin Stars here at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, the home of the Superior City FC Navy, who have possession with a free kick here. Trying to see where they're lining up. It is going to be number 20. That's not number 20. Oh, it looks like it is, and there was a substitution that I missed. Harry Ambler into the match for the Navy. Yep, that is number 20, so my apologies missing that one. Harry Ambler in the game for the Navy. Far side backliner. Now the Twinstars been patient on offense all night. Didn't stop them from getting that first goal of the match. Taken away here by Zena. All alone, goes back to the left side. Has multiple defenders on him. Back kick to Tomshi. Over the other side to Taguda for the shot. It's over. Great play by the Navy to get a attempt on goal there. Just a little too high for Taguda. Great run started by the defense of Henrico Zena to get the ball back past to Tomshi, then Taguda. Just a foot away from making this a tied game at 1-1. As mentioned before, the Twinstars just 6 points ahead of Superior City FC in the standings. This will be a big game for Superior as Harry Ambler works against Ineje. Watson there for the help, but just a little late, as it'll be a throw-in taken by Anson Karn. Throws it into Ineje. Freddie Watson trying to get in the way. He does and kicks it out. It's going to be another throw-in for Karn. Looks like he actually might give the throw-in duties away to Poston. Chase Poston. Back to Ineje. They've been attacking him big time. Nice back pass to 13. Should be Karn. And now on the other side, it's Taguda kicking it away for the Navy. Twinstars will have to reset at midfield. Poston over to Marlon Gar. Gar gets it back. Big lead pass to Ineje, and they seem to be kicking it to Ineje every single time. He looks for Karn once again. Just a little too much heat on that pass. It'll be a goal kick for Superior City. Gray Knutson in goal. A Duluth native. Crossing over the bridge to play here for the Superior City FC team. Superior City FC 2 was in action just the other day, a big 14-0 win in that one. Substitution for, oh, just kidding. A little check-in on an injured player, I believe. I believe that's London Flohog getting checked out. Another goal kick for Knutson. Having to get those balls kind of allows them some time to maybe get their player back in the match. So it looks like they're looking at that left ankle of who I believe is Flohog. I can't tell from this far away. This is on the opposite end. Watson now has it. Gets some chance from the young fans in the stands. Kick played over the top, but Jafir Abdulrahman's there. He kicks it up. Zena is going to charge after it. Ishikawa has got to come out of net. Kicks it up to Cam Ross, and now going the other way is the Navy, working hard against the Abdulrahman backline. Throw in by Ross up ahead to Francis. Francis gets stuck between two Twinstars. It's the Abdulrahman duo once again causing havoc. Now the Twinstars going to play patient once again. Karn has it. Swing over to Jafir Abdul Rahman. Marlon Garb, kick over the top, headed away by Freddie Watson. Zena working against Poston, who does a good job of allowing it to go out of bounds. Zena, my apologies to all the fans watching. I've been pronouncing that one wrong this whole game. Was just told Enrico Zena. Twinstars just outside of the box. Kick ahead. Kicked away by Freddie Watson. That was Anson Karn trying to get it in for the Twinstars, but Watson came in there last second, deflecting it out of bounds. Corner kick for the Twinstars. Low and to the right, kicked away by Watson once again. Going to be thrown in by Karn to Austin. Jafir swings it over to Muhammad Abdul Rahman. Played over the top. Nick Brown with the header to keep it away from Ineje. They're once again looking towards. Twinstars regain possession. And now a push from behind on Ineje. On Callum Greenan. Give the Navy possession, but there is a down player for the Twinstars. I believe that's number 17, Hamaza Eletao. Coach is going to come take a check on him. 1-0 game here for the Navy with the Twinstars in the lead. Once again, this is the second game of our doubleheader here at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, as the Superior City FC women were on the pitch just before this in a close 2-1 matchup against the Twinstars. All the goals scored in that first half, and well played defensive second half for both teams. Scoring for the Navy was number 21 captain Alyssa Doyle. Did another goal for herself there. As they continue to check on the leg of Eletao. He gets up onto his feet, which is good to see. It looks like he will be walked to the bench with the trainer. Knutson coming all the way out to about the, I could say 30-yard line if it were a football field. Maybe go with 30-yard line to kick this one for the Navy. Whistle and kick up to Freddie Watson. Watson on the left side. Plays it over the top to Francis. And he's hit in the box. by Jafir Abdul Rahman, one of the only mistakes either of the Abdul Rahman duo has made so far tonight. Giving Francis and the Navy an opportunity here in the 28th minute. 16. It is Muhammad Abdul Rahman, or no, 16 is Jafir Abdul Rahman. Communication here in the press box, helping out each other as Francis lines up for this penalty kick. Against Ishikawa, a little slow roller. Francis gets it to go on the penalty kick as he lagged behind that kick, and his team loves it. They are giving him all the pats on the back. William Francis, number 4 from Duluth, Minnesota, equalizing this goal here in the 28th minute at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. And the young fans here for Youth Night are happy as ever, as we've got a 1-1 soccer game here. As we're going to take a quick look at this replay here. Really interesting by Francis. It's like he legged that leg behind to slow it up, and it got Ishikawa to bite and just went to the right side for that equalizer goal. And it looks like Jafir is going to the bench. Not really sure why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There's only 10 players on the field for the Twinstars. Now Aneje going to meet with the coaches. That's the second goal of the season for William Francis. Coming in at a great time for the Navy. Coaches and referees still communicating with each other, it seems. Still only 10 players on the field for the Twinstars, but I am glad to say that number 17, Hamza Eletao, is back on the field. So his leg must be feeling better. Still not sure. I believe it's Jafir Abdul Rahman that is off the field for the Twinstars. And he's actually walking right over towards the exit. I'm going to take a quick break and try to figure out what's going on with that. I don't know. I was about to ask Katie. Conversation in the box seems that Jafil Abdurrahman got a red card? Got a red card here in the 29th minute of the match, right before that goal was scored. So the Twinstars officially playing with a man down. Due to his second yellow card, gets that red card, and now, as mentioned, the Twinstars will play a man down. Only 10 on the field. Puts a lot of weight on the shoulders of Muhammad Abdul Rahman, number 6 in that back line. But right now the Twinstars have possession, and Neje gets hit by Taguda. Nothing called there, and now They will reset. Swing it all the way to the opposite side as they get it to Eliatao. He wraps up Tomshi, nothing called there. Oh, no, it was called just a little bit late. Now there's some after play activities before Knutson lines up for another 30-yard punt. Tie ball game here as Knutson's ball is played over the top, headed by London Flohog. Now Francis has it in the middle. Couple dekes, but it does not work on number 18, Marlon Garr. He's done a great job for the Twinstars on defense. He has it now. Pass back to Karn. Takes a while to decide what he's going to do with it. Tayo now over to Muhammad Abdul Rahman. Pass, lead pass very far up ahead as it gets Knutson out of the net. He kicks it away almost onto the roadway. It's going to be a tough one to get for, I believe that's number 12, Caleb Ibarra, showing his athleticism. Getting over that fence, no problem. I used to be able to do that. I don't know if it looked the same anymore. It might be more falling over than jumping over. Pass into Eliatao is unable to connect, and they deem it a corner kick for the Twinstars. Going to be taken by Eliatao. Again, I'm honestly not sure if I'm pronouncing these names right, so just bear with me, please. Eliatao lines up. It's a good corner, headed by Aneje, kicked away, I believe, by Watson. Or no, that's Harry Ambler that kicked it away. Watson now kicking it up ahead. It goes right to Muhammad Abdul Rahman. Since Jafir Abdul Rahman came out due to that second yellow card, David Taya has been playing much more backline defense. Cam Ross decides to head it out of play. It'll be a corner kick once again. No, I guess they deemed it out of bounds before that on the right side. So it'll be a goal kick for Knutson once more. Knutson back in his spot. 36th minute here, 1-1. Following an equalizer goal by William Francis. But first to score was Chigozie Aneje. Headed out by Flohog. He got way high on that one. Drawing a little bit of contact as well, allowing a free kick to be taken by Harry Ambler, former UW Superior Yellow Jacket. Ambler kick over to Freddie Watson, a teammate of his on that Yellow Jacket squad. Watson plays it over the middle. Ishikawa gets out of goal, misses the ball. Cam Ross lines up, kick pass to Flohog. Kicked away, I believe, by Tayo. In that back line, Ambler now gets it slide tackled almost by his own player. Taguda working hard against number 12, Caleb Ibarra. Ibarra is the one that ends up being rewarded possession. And that Twinstars back line will reset once again. Very patient on the offensive side of the ball for the Twinstars this entire match. Even before that first goal they scored. Now to the far side for Muhammad Abdul Rahman. Pass to Tayao. I'm going to go with Tayao. David Tayao, number 11 for the Twinstars. Mohamed Abdulrahman gets it to Tayao, so I've been saying the wrong name this whole possession, actually. Now I see the 11 clear. Some of these numbers are very straight up, so from a far distance, 18 kind of looks like 11. Meaning Marlon Gar was the one playing more backline since the departure of Jafir. He now has it. Pass to Ineje. Seen a lot of action working against Ross. Swings it over to Ibarra. Ibarra dealing with a fallen down Ross into Guda. Now Ross gets back up, passes over to Flohog, back to Ross. He did save it from going out, but a tough spot for him. He passes it to the other team. Here's Gar. Gar trying to direct traffic, instead back to Ibarra. Now back up top to Mohamed Abdurrahman. Kick over to the right side, intercepted by Freddie Watson. Now Zayna working hard, but that's too fast once again. It's not 17. What number is that? That's 11. That's David Tayao. He's been speedy all game and showed it off right there, getting ahead of Zayna. Ibarra to Abdulrahman. Now back to Poston. He's got Karn on the right side. Passes it up to him. Now his pass taken away by Freddie Watson, who chunks it into the midfield. Abdulrahman there once again. No one pressuring this Twinstars back line. Navy played with a lot of pressure early in the season, but after some shoddy results have elected to play more in the backside of the defense. Got a 1-1 tie here as we approach the 40th minute of action here at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. Thanks for watching on the iFan.tv Sports Network. Karn throws it in for what will be a free kick, lined up here by Chase Poston. Just Karn on the right side of the goal. Kick in there, headed out, I believe, by London Flohog. Flohog done a great job tonight on all these free kicks. Zayna tries to get in the way of the shot, but nice play by Knutson coming out of the net as Mohamed Abdulrahman looked for the header. Knutson grabbed it with his hands to keep us tied up at 1-1. Nice pass into there by Chase Poston. Just gave Knutson too much time. He got underneath it. Harry Ambler kick ahead to Taguda. Ishikawa coming out of the net this time, and Ishikawa has not been afraid to come out of the net, as forcing the Navy to keep their lead passes in between the midfield and the box. Karn passes it back to Poston. Now Abdulrahman. Over to Gar. On the far side. Pass up to Ineje. They've gone there a lot. Harry Ambler's there. Harry Ambler takes it away. Harry Ambler's called for a little foul, and it'll be the Twinstars' free kick. "42nd minute of action now. There's some communication between the Twinstars players, and it looks like it'll be 14 Poston taking the free kick. On the opposite side he's used to. Kick is up. Headed out by Freddie Watson. He's done a great job being in the right place at the right time. William Francis off his head. Gets pushed by Ineje. Nothing called. Now Watson gets physical, and they're going to say that's too physical for Watson. He's going to receive a yellow card. Watson cannot believe it. And if I were him, I might have to agree on that one, as there was a lot of contact from both sides. But they say they always get the second one. Watson the second there. Poston lining up for another free kick opportunity. Just Karn on the right side once again, and they're going to stop play here. I believe they're talking to Mohammed Abdul-Rahman. Tried to get that last header that was saved by Knutson. Now he goes to the outside. Kick by Poston right in the mix. Headed by, I believe, Ineje. No, that's Tayu. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Navy. A nice play there, but David Tayo just unable to get underneath it enough. Knutson sets it down for the goal kick as the referees get back in position. Headed by Flohog to Francis. He hits it up ahead. Taguda up the right side. It's just him and Mohammed Abdul-Rahman, and once again Abdul-Rahman makes a great play, deflecting it out, and it'll be a throw-in. I believe it's going to be taken by Ross, Cameron Ross, number 7 for the Navy. No, he hands it off to number 3, Captain Nick Braun. Braun, one of the starters from the original starters we've seen most of this season. A lot of changes, with Taguda being one of them. Starting this match, Braun throws it in. It gets into the middle, but Watson accidentally hits it out. Put his hands on his head immediately after. Ross, short kick to Flohog, who keeps it alive. Now Mohammed Abdul-Rahman tries to kick it away, but that wind does not help him. Tayu up ahead to Ineje. Slide tackle out by Flohog, and it'll be a throw-in for the Twinstars. Stops that run, but it is still Twinstars possession. Approaching the 45th, that 45 spot. Try to pay attention to the referee, see how much extra time we get here in the first half. Kick all the way to the opposite side for Karn. Zana meets him, forces him to kick it back to Poston. Poston up ahead to Tayu, who's got the speed, but Braun's got the defense, kicks it away. It'll be a throw-in for the Twinstars deep in the Navy territory. 10 seconds till extra time. I am watching the referee. See if he'll signal it. Throw in to Ineje once again. And Ineje keeps it alive. No, just kidding. They're going to say it's out. No goal there. He's going to get a talk from the ref about that one. Still have not seen an amount of time from the referee for extra time. According to our great producer, Ryan Marcianic, we're going to expect about 4 minutes of extra time. Pass played up ahead by Watson, and Poston's there for the defense once again. One of the camera people thought about saving it and then decided not to. That's all I got for that as a sigh. Yeah, I won't name drop. I won't. But I'll make sure to talk to him about it later. It looks like Watson's going to be throwing it in for the Navy. A windy day, as mentioned, about 14 to 15 mile per hour winds here in Superior. As you can see it on that ball right there, it goes right to Cam Ross. Ross up ahead to Flohog. Nice play to play it through. He's got the right side. Kick to Zana. A little miscommunication. Francis has it. Looks at Watson. Gives it to him on the left side. A little bit behind the passing for the Navy. Creating problems here in this run, and a lot of miscommunication, and it's kicked by number 5. Slide tackle by Braun, and he's going to receive a yellow card for his play on I believe, Ineje. Callum Greenan, the one that took that shot just before, blocked by Twinstars defenders. And that is Ineje on the ground. They've played through him a lot this match, and they're already down one player, with Jafir Abdulrahman receiving a red card in this one. 2 yellow cards on the Navy. First one to Freddie Watson, and that most recent one to Captain Nick Braun on that slide tackle as he talks to David Tayao about the play. And now we are back in action. Karn with the ball, and Ineje back on his feet, which is great to see. Also back on his feet, number 17, Hansa Elitao, who kicks it through there. And before it's kicked away by the Navy, a throw-in will be taken by Karn. As he does the easy throw into Poston. Should be approaching the end of extra time here soon. Maybe one more opportunity for the Twinstars. London Flohawk, great defense there. None of his teammates there to back him up. Now Zayna has it. Zayna up ahead to Taguda. He's got a good lead and a nice pass to do it, just a little bit over his head. He can't get that one. And they're going to call a yellow card on Ineje, I believe. Or do I have it on the wrong team? I have it on the wrong team. Callum Greenan will be called for the yellow card on that slide tackle. Ineje getting hit once again. So 3 yellow cards on the Navy now. 2 on the Twinstars for the same player. It's going to be Poston taking the free kick from literally on the midfield line. Gets it right into the box. Harry Ambler header to keep it away. Headed once again by Tomshi. Now Zayna and Flohawk are able to kick it away, and that's the end of extra time in the first half, as Superior City FC is able to tie it up at 1-1 following a goal by William Francis. The first goal of the night come from Chigozie Ineje, who's drew a couple yellow cards on the FC Navy in this one. 2 shots on goal for the Navy and only 1 for the Twinstars, which went in, making it 1-1 here from Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. We're going to wrap up for the first half. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half action. See who wins when we come back.
You built your business here. You've made a home here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. When we look at all you've made, we only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To us, 2 diamond jewelry, a diamond for our love, and a diamond for the life we share. To the woman I will love forever, to our past and to our future.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey.
To oh my word.
Oh my word.
Cougars!
Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes today.
Today, a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
Superior Water Light and Power wants you to be aware of potential carbon monoxide poisoning, a colorless, odorless, tasteless, and toxic gas. Flu-like symptoms, headaches, and nausea are some signs to watch for. Excessive moisture on windows, black soot on registers, and strange odors from heating appliances could be an indication of carbon monoxide poisoning. If you suspect a problem, call SWLNP, the Superior Fire Department, or your local fuel supplier. A safety reminder from Superior Water Light and Power, an elite company.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Superior Water, Light, and Power reminds customers to please shovel snow away from your gas meters and regulators. Snow removal allows for proper operation of the equipment and clears a safer path for their employees to more easily access your meters. A safety message from Superior Water, Light, and Power, an elite company. Great service, even better, at swlp.com and on Facebook.
You built your business here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. We only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
the feeling is mutual.
Everything's made fresh.
Everything.
Everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade our Culvers for any other restaurant.
Culvers.
Yay!
We love our guests.
Love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me and my happy place.
from Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
If you smell a rotten egg odor inside or outside your home, it could be a sign of a gas leak. Don't panic. Leave the premises immediately and call Superior Water, Light, and Power. A trained SWLMP technician will be dispatched to the location to inspect for a possible leak. Natural gas has an excellent safety record, but leaks are possible either accidental or by misuse. A safety message from Superior Water, Light, and Power, an elite company. Great service, even better, at swlp.com and on Facebook.
Design a unique jewelry piece at Numi Jewelers that is one of a kind. Our 6-prong custom jewelry design service guarantees a piece you can love for a lifetime.
Numi Jewelers, where the Twin Ports gets engaged.
You built your business here. You've made a home here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. When we look at all you've made, we only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce. You built your business here. You've made a home here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. When we look at all you've made, we only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To us, two diamond jewelry, a diamond for our love, and a diamond for the life we share. To the woman I will love forever, to our past and to our future.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy
to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word.
Culver's!
Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes today.
Today, a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
Superior Water Light and Power wants you to be aware of potential carbon monoxide poisoning, a colorless, odorless, tasteless, and toxic gas. Flu-like symptoms, headaches, and nausea are some signs to watch for. Excessive moisture on windows, black soot on registers, and strange odors from heating appliances could be an indication of carbon monoxide poisoning. If you suspect a problem, call SWLNP, the Superior Fire Department, or your local fuel supplier. A safety reminder from Superior Water Light and Power, an elite company.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Superior Water, Light, and Power reminds customers to please shovel snow away from your gas meters and regulators. Snow removal allows for proper operation of the equipment and clears a safer path for their employees to more easily access your meters. A safety message from Superior Water, Light, and Power, an elite company. Great service, even better, at swlp.com and on Facebook.
You built your business here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. We only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to iFan.tv Sports Network for today's UPSL matchup between the Minnesota Twinstars Football Club and Superior City FC Navy. We got a 1-1 draw here after 45 minutes of action, including extra time. First goal of the game came from number 25, Chikozi Ineje, number 25 for the Twinstars, and then an equalizer goal by William Francis. Got us knotted up at 1-1. And that came, let me check my photos here to see when that goal specifically came from Francis. Francis's goal came in the 27th minute. Since then, we've been knotted up. 20 minutes of game time draw as the Twinstars run up the right side. They end up giving it back to the Twinstars for a corner kick to start off this second half. Corner kick in for the Twinstars, deflected away. I believe that was Flohog if he's still in. We've got some substitutions, which I will get to right now, actually. And Mally Lumsden, number 10, in for the Navy. He also just finished coaching up the women's game. That was just before this. 2-1 loss for the Beacons. Pulling double duty today for Superior City FC. And I actually believe that might be the only change. Actually, number 2, Alec Pyra, playing great defense right there, also seems to have come in at halftime, unless I missed him earlier, is Lumsden right there. That new substitution sits on top of Mohamed Abdul Rahman, but refs say Mohamed pulled him down, and Harry Ambler is going to have a free kick just a little bit past midfield. Allows his team to set up. Trying to see if there's substitutions for the Twinstars. I have not seen one yet. Nice pass up ahead. Oh, it's too high. Zayna just misses on a great pass from Harry Ambler. Couple opportunities for the Navy that have gone high, including a shot by Taguda in the first half. And a nice crossing pass, I believe, came from William Francis in about the 35th minute, I'll assume. Can watch the film to fact check me if you'd like. You'll probably find out I'm wrong. We're honest up here at the iFan.tv Sports Network. Pass up ahead, played through, and it's going to be Freddie Watson getting into the mix. Against, I believe that's Greer. Could be Tayo. No, he's right there. Nick Braun. Kick to Greer, and now it's Ineje tying up with Braun. It's going to be a free kick for the Twinstars. Lumsden staying at about midfield. Twinstars very concerned about that, putting 3 defenders back with him as Gar, Martin Gar and Mohamed Abdul Rahman line up for the free kick opportunity. Abdul Rahman, the one on the ball, number 6. Knutson in goal for the Navy. It's deflected away. I believe that was Pyra that got some of his body on it. Turns into a corner kick for the Twinstars. Number 12, Caleb Ibarra, is going to take the corner kick for Minnesota. It's in and deflected away by Flohog, I believe. No, number 5, Callum Greenham was the one that deflected that away. Now it's Zayna up the opposite side. He gets it to go off of, I believe, Eliatau. Throw in for the Navy. Watson's going to be the one to do it. Pyra on the near side. Braun gets it on the far side. Ambler right in the middle of them too. Elects not to reverse it. Instead fires it. Headed away by Poston. Now Tomshi header to Zayna. Twinstars come up with it. Eliatau, the one to get the takeaway. Abdul Rahman swings it over to, I believe that's 11, Tayo. Again, as I mentioned, 11 and 18 kind of look the same because the 8 is so skinny on these Twinstars jerseys. Probably could have brought my binoculars if I had a pair, but it's something I'm going to look to invest in as I filled in for a couple of these Superior City broadcasting endeavors. Xavier Walt called the first game for the women. Xavier does a great job, and I will say 100 times that I'm not as good as him when it comes to soccer. But we want to make sure that we've got someone here for you guys, and today that's me, joined by Ryan Marcianic, producing for us and doing camera as well, so he's pulling double duty. A lot of people pulling double duty here. Kicked out by Ishikawa to the opposite side. Nice header by Watson, gets it to Tomshi. Tomshi back to Watson at about midfield. Defender comes up from behind. Watson gets it out just in time to Lumsden. Lumsden working against 2 defenders. Lumsden gets inside, and it's taken away. Nice defense by Muhammad Abdul Rahman. A reminder that the Twinstars are playing a man down as Jafir Abdul Rahman was given 2 yellow cards and is no longer in this match. Taguda draws a foul there on Gar. There'll be a free kick to be taken by Mr. Ambler. Doesn't like the spot that the Beneje put the ball at. Now Ambler to kick it away. Everyone on the left side of the mid-mark line. Headed away by Poston. Lumsden tries to score a goal, just misses the ball. Now Watson fighting against a bunch of Twinstars defenders to keep possession with the Navy. Passes it off to Flohog. Now on the opposite side, it's Greenan to Flohog. And it's kicked away, I believe, by Poston. It's going to be a throw-in for the Navy. I think that's Flohog. I'm not 100% sure. He's on that far side. But throwing it in is Captain Nick Braun. Scott Watson cutting up the near side. Sorry, far side. He gets it. Kick in. Just to the left. A deep shot that did have some track on the goal, but did not force Ishikawa to make a save. Still 1-1 draw here. As a nice lead pass up ahead to Tayu, the speedy Tayu. He's been doing this all game. And Ejé, who's got the first goal of the night, just whiffs on that kick. Tomshi kicks it over to Watson on the opposite side. Nice run to Lumsden, who's going to be called for the foul there. That one pretty obvious, but you can see good sport. Lumsden just, I think, didn't see Poston until he collided with him. Sometimes that happens, and it's going to be a free kick there for the Twinstars. And now Gar, pushing up the left side, decides to go back up the middle, and Ejé gets it taken away by Tomshi. Sorry, that was Tayu that got it taken away, but now it's Poston on the opposite side. Kick ahead, I believe, to Eliatau. And that will be wrapped up by Knutson, who comes out of the net for that one. A lot of back and forth in the first 10 minutes of action here in the second half. Nice kick by Knutson, gets right to midfield. Header goes to Poston. It was Flo Hog's header that didn't find anyone streaking to the goal. Ambler there for the defense. Now Watson sends a big one over to Lumsden. What a pass to Lumsden. He's got 2 defenders on him, and it's way high. It goes all the way to the pole vaulting mat, I guess you could call it. Yeah, it's pole vaulting mat here at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, soccer field and track. An investment that came about 2 years ago into the city of Superior, formerly the UW Superior football field back in the day, as the great Tom Hansen always reminded us, Ryan and I. 2 UW alums, along with many of the players on this team for the Superior City Navy. That one goes out of play. It will be the Navy keeper, Gray Knutson, kicking it away. A Duluth native. Gives it to Ambler. His kick played through about midfield to Gouda. Not there in time as Mohammed Abdul Rahman kicks it back to their keeper, Ishikawa. Now Poston on the far side. Up ahead for Elatau, and he works against Zena, and Zena ends up winning that battle as it'll be a throw-in for the Navy. Not a ton of time with possession for the Navy, but here's Zena kicking it over the top, and now he's playing it up on the left side. Good defense once again by Mohammed Abdul Rahman. Playing a great game on the defensive back line after losing what we assume is his brother, Jafir Abdul Rahman, due to a red card early on in this one. The Navy have 3 players with yellow cards. If I remember correctly, it's Captain Nick Braun, number 15, Freddie Watson. And I'm trying to remember who got the last one. Kick in there by Watson, headed by Lumsden. Taguda's got it on the right side, but it goes out. And it was Callum Greenan getting the yellow card. That last one. And it was not Captain Nick Braun that got the second one. It was actually number 7. Cameron Ross. So Ross, Greenan, and Watson have to look out. Try not to get a second yellow card. The only yellow cards that were on Jafir Abdul Rahman. Mohammed now has it. Kick stolen away by Zena. A little miscommunication in the back line. Zena 1-on-2. The defensive help's coming, and Zena loses it. Gets it back. Working against 2 defenders. Tripped up. Nothing called. And kicked away, I believe, by Gar. It'll be a throw-in for the Navy. A couple scoring opportunities for the Navy, and they just keep the ball in between their feet. Ambler gets it way back. Now at midfield, crossing over, waiting for the defense to attack him. Pyra over to Taguda, back to Pyra up the right side, working against the defender. Has Taguda on the right side, a little give, go. Taguda, crosser, and no Navy player goes after it. Now the kick deflected. Nice save by Ishikawa. That was number 19, Ryan Tomsky on the shot. Following a great 2-man game between Taguda and Tomsky. Sorry, not Tomsky. Pyra and Taguda. Ineje gets it from Gar. Now over to number 12, Caleb Ibarra. Ibarra's kick gets Slightly deflected by Pyra, easily wrapped up by the keeper, Greg Knutson. Still a 1-1 game as we approach the 60th minute. Kick up ahead by Knutson goes very far with that southwesterly wind helping him out. Greenan, header. Picked up by Poston, and now it's Tayu in the middle. Lumsden has Taguda on the right side. Taguda trying to work some dribbles. Gets to the middle, fires the shot. It's too high once again. That's the third shot by the Navy that's been just about a foot or less high. They had one from Mally Lumsden that was about an Empire State Building too high. But that's what that wind will do. Taguda and Ibarra get wrangled up. Free kick quickly taken by the Twinstars. Abdul Rahman kicks it up, taken away by Tomshi. Tomshi up ahead to Lumsden. Lumsden's got two defenders behind him. He kicks it right at Ishikawa. What a save on the sliding save by Ishikawa. Freddie Watson coming up to get the loose ball. Working against Eliatau, I believe. And they're going to give it to the Twin Stars. What a run by Mally Lumsden, but with two defenders on his back, Muhammad Abdul Rahman, and I believe number 12, Ibarra. It was too hard to beat them two and the keeper. And I'm sure after that high shot last time, he did not want it to go high. Instead, sent a roller into Ishikawa. Here's Tayu, the speedy Tayu falls over. Captain Nick Braun's going to reset the Navy offense. Kick up ahead to Lumsden, and it rolls to the keeper. Gar on the opposite end. Sorry, the near end. Gar playing right up against that sideline, gets it to number 12, Ibarra. Now taken away by Tomshi up the middle. Little pass up ahead to Lumsden. Lumsden has Taguda on the right side. Got to watch the offsides. Instead, he passes it to Zana up the left side. Zana gets it right in the middle. Shot just right and just out of the hands of Ishikawa. What a play. Lumsden electing not to go to the right side for Taguda. Gets it to Zana. And Zana's shot just again, just about a foot of difference. Call it a game of inches for a reason. It's a massive field, but can be so many things decided in such a short area. As there's a substitution, I believe that's Gar going out. Martin, no, number 11, Tayu. David Tayu is going to get a break, and coming in for him, have you happened to see the number, Ryan? The sub? Okay, he's on the far end, so it might take me a minute to confirm who it is. Also say I just don't have some numbers for players, so I believe that's 15. Toa Ochai. Toa Ochai is what we're going to go with. Apologies if I am pronouncing that wrong. Once again, a reminder, filling in for Xavier Walt, who is having his own soccer match that he had to get to. He's the owner of the, I believe owner. It has something to do with Island City FC. Could not be here, so I'm filling in. Jeffrey McClure joined with producer Ryan Marcianic, who's also doing some photography for us as well. As the lights turn on at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, we approach sunset here in the beautiful city of Superior on a windy day. Checked before the first game of this doubleheader. Winds were at about 14 miles per hour. Harry Ambler kick with the wind to Zana, to Lumsden. He gets surrounded, and now they give it to Greenan. Greenan working hard. Gets it on the left side. I believe that's Taguda. Now all the way to the near side for Alec Pyra. Pyra against Aneje. the lone goal scorer for the Twinstars. Now Nick Braun, the captain, at midfield over to Taguda. Taguda working on the left side. This Twinstars defense has been hard to break through, and once again proves to be, as Poston dribbles it out on his own. A little soft pass to Ibarra. Ibarra up ahead to David Tayo. Might give it to the Twinstars on that out of play. We also did get some ball shakers for the second half of action. As we mentioned, it is youth night here at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, and they were playing a little footy at the halftime break against one another, and head coach Alfie Hudd decided, why don't we just ask these guys to shake some balls for us? And they do. Kick over the top. That one scared a couple of Navy fans as Knutson wasn't able to get a hand on it, but it missed wide left. So it looks like Gar will be kicking it in from the corner. Twinstars crowd the net, but Knutson's there first to punch it away. Abdur Rahman gets tripped up, and they're going to call another yellow card on the Navy. I believe that's Zana. Number 6. Toddy Taguda. Toddy Taguda called for the yellow card, as the Navy will line up to try and stop this attempt on goal by the Twinstars. 3 players surrounding the ball. I believe it's Gar. Ibarra walks away as I say his name. It's 15 Oche lining up for it. He misses. Deflected by some Navy defenders, and now it's Ibarra on the left side working hard against Greenan. Watson comes in to help. Now he swings it over to Gar. Gar back up top to Muhammad Abdur-Rahman. Abdur-Rahman's kick deflected by Harry Ambler. Captain Nick Braun swings it up to Lumsden, whose high crosser pass finds Freddie Watson. Watson soft touch up ahead to Greenan. Now the pass for Zana once again, but who's there other than Muhammad Abdur-Rahman, who's played amazingly defensive tonight for the Twinstars. That grammar was way off, but you understood what I was saying, and Ambler will elect to kick it back to Knutson, reset for the Navy. Abdur-Rahman once again working in a back line, a shortened back line, as they lost Shafir, and that might be offsides. They do not call it. Watson, the one that got in there, and the high kick is going to go out of play. Throw in for the Navy. And a substitution, it seems, will be coming in for the Navy as well. As Zana, that is Henrico Zania, is going to get a breather, and number 11, check my photos here once again, number 11, Felipe Oliveira, coming into the game, a normal starter for this team, coming off the bench tonight from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. I really hope I said that right. Felipe Oliveira also played for the UW Superior Yellow Jackets. As there's Toddy Taguda trying to get it to Oliveira, but taken away. Toddy once again gets into the mix. Oliveira heads it. It'll be a throw-in for the Twinstars. Poston kicks it up and over. Played through. I believe that's Elatau on the right side, but he kicked from Greenan back to Knutson, and now it's going the opposite way. the Navy have that southwesterly wind to their advantage. Just have not been able to use it. Getting a little bit of a hiccup spell. So bear with me on that one as I now feel as soon as I mentioned it, it went away. Ibarra, crosser, kicked by Ochai. No good on that one, very high, and it'll be a goal kick for Knutson. Approaching the 71st minute of play, still a 1-1 draw. 2 goals in this game. The first one coming off the foot of number 25, Chigozie Inaje. His goal in the 8th minute. And a goal by William Francis in the 27th minute tied us up. And since then, it's been back and forth possession-wise. Here's Lumsden going up against Ishikawa. Ishikawa rolls it over to Poston. Up the right side, it's played by Elatau. He plays it back to Poston. Right back. A lot of patience all night by the Twinstars on offense, even before they had that first goal. And right now, even more patient with just about 20 minutes remaining. Poston kicks it all the way to the other side. Ibarra had to put some hustle on to keep it in play, and now it's Gar playing nearby. See, when Gar's much closer, it doesn't look like an 11. But now, right to where he is right now, it can. Taiyu, the one that passed it back to Poston. Poston's kick towards the goal, deflected away by Ambler. Watson gets it on the right side, works against multiple Twinstars defenders, gives it to Lumsden on the right side, kick right to the keeper. Ishikawa there. And another patient Twinstars offensive play. I believe that is the biggest difference of tonight's match between these two teams, is the Navy looked to score quick. Remembrance of the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns led by Steve Nash, as number 14 is going to give London Flohog a breather. Number 14, James Colt, another player who I believe started the last game for the Navy and is now coming off as a reserve. Pyra throws it in. Headed away by Ibarra, now kicked up ahead by Colt, getting his first action right away. Ishikawa going to play it out of the goal and gives it right back to Mohamed Abdul Rahman, who's had an amazing game on the defensive end after losing what we assume is his brother Jafir Abdul Rahman due to a red card. Short-handed Twinstars driving up the right side, and it's going to go out of play. Not sure if that's a corner or a throw-in. Could have been on either side of that flag. It looks like it's going to be a corner as the Navy line up in the box, along with the rest of the Twinstars. One thing the Navy have left their two forwards, Watson and Lumsden, way towards midfield, drawing some of those Twinstar offensive players out of play and being able to reverse just like this quickly. Lumsden kick up ahead to Felipe Oliveira. He's all alone, no help. It'll turn into a goal kick for Ishikawa to Ibarra up the left side. Ibarra has the very swift Taiyu on his left side. He does pass it there. The salmon-colored cleats working hard. Pass up ahead to Neje. Neje up the baseline. I believe that was out of play, and it was. Good eyes by the referee. So that was just out of play for a millisecond before Neje brought it back in, trying to score that goal to take the lead. The lead goal, I guess you could call it, as we're still tied up here 1-1, approaching 75 minutes of gameplay. Pyra's header headed back by Ibarra. Now Watson with the leg up to Lumsden. Tomshi back to Lumsden, but it's just out of play. It was youth night, but the Seagulls also took the invitation to pull up here for this game day. Boston playing in Twinstars territory, approaching midline, and no Navy defender to stop him. Back to Boston. Kick into Neje. To Achai, and now Taguda getting on the ground to earn possession for the Navy. Little deliberation between player and referee following that call as Knutson steps up for the free kick. Knutson's kicked, played by Poston. Looked like it was targeted for Lumsden, and now it's Ibarra playing up the left side. Only Pyra there with him. Comes up to help is Harry Ambler. Ambler takes it away. He's got a little bit of time here in space. Up ahead to Watson on the right side. Keeps it onside. Lumsden kick for him, but it curves too much. Right to Ishikawa. Done a great job in net besides that penalty shot goal from William Francis in the 27th minute to tie this one up. Boston's kick played through to Ibarra. Now Watson's there to get it. Nothing called on that contact. Watson over to Colt. Now over to Tomshi. Couple too many passes in small space. Twinstars easily take control of that one. Taguda, great defense to get possession back. Felipe Oliveira swings it back to Ambler. Ambler over to Alec Pyra on the right side, shifting this defense. Pyra up the middle to Watson. But Ishikawa once again stepping out. As Ishikawa just plays so far out of goal, reminds me of Duluth FC goalkeeper Alex Paredes. And Ajay working through two defenders, Pyra and Watson not able to get it. Colt comes to help, also not able to get it on the opposite side. Nice slide tackle to keep it out of play for the Twinstars, and the Navy trying to go the other way, but Tomshi finds grass instead. Ochai on the opposite side. Pass. Looked like a shot on goal just based on where it ended up. Knutson able to get his hands on it but not grab it. And ends up deflecting left. Going to be a corner kick for number 11, David Tayao. Kick looks to be a little too high. Nick Braun heads it out. Felipe Oliveira playing it back even more. So the hiccups have come back. Watson, soft touch, but kicked away by Muhammad Abdul Rahman. Taguda, header, right to Tomshi. Tomshi, kick up ahead to Watson. Watson definitely onside, but there's Ishikawa once again, way out of net. Navy have to keep these passes tight to have an opportunity to score with 12 minutes remaining, not counting extra time. Here's Poston for the Twinstars. Chase Poston gives it back to Muhammad. Now up to Karn. Falls down, gets hit by the ball. And Ejé wanted to pass it back to him, didn't realize he had tripped. as a substitution will come in for the Twinstars. But now they're waiting a second. Some confusion for me, confusion for the player that's trying to come in, I believe. And even the referee seems a little bit confused. Believe number 8 is coming in. That would... is it 8 or is it 9? Tony Wani coming back in. Just want him to turn around quick. Boston taking the free kick. Taguda able to deflect it out at the last second. Played up ahead for Lumsden. It is number 9, so that would be Salye Thor comes into the game for the Twin Stars. He's the near side backliner. He's getting this pass right here. Not backliner, frontliner, my apologies. Headed away by Alec Pyra. Watson barely keeps it alive. Tomshi's kick up ahead to James Colt stays in bounds, but Mohamed Abdul Rahman is there as he has been all night. That's going to go out of play, a throw in for the Navy on the near side. One of the best opportunities they've had. They'll look to capitalize with just 9 minutes remaining until extra time. Throw-in comes from Captain Nick Braun, headed by Tomshi. Facts. And taken away by number 12, Ibarra, up ahead to Tayu, now over to the other side to Oche. Oche back to the speedy Tayu, working against Greenan. Shot is a heater, but easily grabbed by Gray Knutson to keep it 1-1. Nice play by the Twin Stars, nice run. Getting it up ahead to the speedy Tayu as they've tried to do many times today. Pyra on the near side, kick up ahead to Lumsden, too far. As Ishikawa lets it roll out of bounds for the goal kick. And the ball boys are playing soccer with each other instead of giving the ball to the keeper. We appreciate them being there, volunteering their time. As the Twin Stars, Mohamed Abdul Rahman is going to reverse it to the other side. Poston there. He's going to play it right up to Tayu. What a touch there, but Harry Ambler comes in the middle to stop it. Knutson. Kick up. Played by Watson and Ibarra. Fighting over it. Gives it to Mohamed. Mohamed playing it right, and now back to the keeper. Ishikawa is going to kick it to the opposite side. Poston's lead pass finds Oche deep in their Navy territory. He's looking for a shot, deflected away either by Nick Braun or the slide by Greenan. Great defense there as that still hit the top post. Knutson jumping for it, unneeded, as it was just a little bit high. Still knotted up at 1-1. Corner kick coming for the Twin Stars. Believe it's Ibarra taking it. His kick low. Gets through before being kicked away. Now Lumsden up the left side. He's got one defender behind him and a lot of space between him and Ishikawa. Lumsden tries to kick it, had Watson middle. Watson was calling for it, and the shot blocked by Ishikawa to keep it 1-1. Now the Twin Stars going the opposite way, trying to get it back to Ochai. Ochai decides to slow it down a little bit with tough defense from Taguda. Poston trying to get it to Ochai, kicked away by Braun. Be a throw-in for the Twin Stars. Poston's going to take it. Throws it back. Can't see who that is clearly. Now Gar passes it in, and it's going to be played out by the Twinstars. Or sorry, Navy played it out. The Twinstars will throw it in. Throwing it in is the latest substitution, Salier Thor, and Pyra and Ineje are very tied up. Nothing called there. Now something's called as Greenan is laying face down into the grass. It'll be a free kick for the Twinstars as the substitution comes in for both sides. Nope, just one side, the Navy side. Just kidding, they're not allowing him yet. Remind her that I am new to soccer, so I'm learning some things. I know that there's certain times you can't sub, and now is one of them, obviously. Nick Braun kicks it away, and Taguda finishes the job, and Freddie Watson just loses it. Tough play there, big hustle from Watson, and we're reaching about just 4 minutes until extra time. Here's Gar. Swings it over to Poston on the far side. Poston's kick headed away by Greenan. Out of play. It'll be thrown in by Eletau. Here's Ochai. His kick is not picked up by Eletau, and it'll be a throw in for the Navy. And I believe the substitution will come in. I believe. Yes, looks like Tomsky's going to get a breather, and that would be, oh my gosh, 24 coming in for the Navy. That is not on my roster. It's not 25. Oh, that's a goalie, so it's definitely not. 22? No, that's 24. I'll be back in just a second. Number 24, Logan Murphy, coming into the match. Shout out to the press box communication assistants. What did I just say? Oh my gosh. 2.5 minutes until the 90-minute mark shows up on the scoreboard. Obviously, will be some extra time here at the end of this one as both teams try to break the tie. Corner kick here going to be taken by Gar, Martin Gar. He fakes on one. Says Twinstars on two. Hut. Kick goes right into the middle, right where Nick Braun thought it was going to go. He heads it out. Now Watson fighting with Ineje to try to get possession near midfield. Gar gets it back. Pyra on him. Watson puts his foot in the mix. Pyra working hard defensively. They're going to say it's a kick for the Navy, I believe, as Pyra was the one to receive the contact. Harry Ambler to kick it away. Harry Ambler from London, England. I believe. I shouldn't just be saying that. Gonna double check. He's from Reading, England. So good thing I double checked. As someone that's not great at geography, especially world geography, I have no clue how close London and Reading are to one another. 89th minute on the scoreboard, so we're in the 90th minute of play here. Freddie Watson to James Colt, back to reset for Pyra. Pyra's lead pass to Oliveira, headed away by Mohamed Abdul-Raham. Nice play by Ibarra, dribbling away from Colt, but Colt recovers. Oliveira fakes the pass, makes the pass to Watson. He's got Lumsden, but Poston's there to deflect. Now up to Eneje. Eneje, I believe, kicks it out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Navy. You gotta watch the referee to see how much time he signals for. He was sneaky with it in the first half. Another 4 to 5 minutes. Looks like he's already signaled it, and I missed it again. So 4 to 5 minutes, I believe, of extra time going to be played here. Watson up the right side. He's got one defender with him. Watson dribbling. Pass over to Oliveira. The kick is weak and picked up by Ishikawa, who tells his Twin Stars teammates to get to the other side. The Navy not pressing that back line much still in this late minutes of the game. As there's Logan Murphy playing defense. Oliveira steps up for the Navy, and I believe that's Elatau with it on the other side. Or my apologies, that's actually number 9, Salye Thor. Now for the throw-in is going to be Captain Nick Braun. Braun's throw finds, I believe that's Tom Shee. Nope, that is Logan Murphy once again. Murphy unable to connect with Oliveira, who he was targeting, and now it's Muhammad Abdul Raham with the ball at midfield for the Twin Stars. Now into their third is Eneje. Back to Abdul Raham, and I believe this is the furthest we've seen him down. And this side is he gets a corner kick for his efforts. Oh, they call it the other way. And it'll be a goal kick for Mr. Gray Knutson. Some Twin Stars expressing their disagreements with the call. So we're about halfway through what we believe will be the amount of time elected for extra time. 1-1 still here, headed out by Eneje. I believe I'm actually going to call a foul on that one, and it'll be a free kick for Harry Ambla. Ambler just behind midfield's kick. Goes towards James Colt. Sorry, that's Logan Murphy once again. Now here's Felipe Oliveira on the left side. Felipe dribbles through 2 defenders, tries to cross, but it's stopped by Poston. That's not Poston on the defense, but a great defense by the Twin Stars there. I believe it was number 17, Hamza Eliatau. He gets it right here from Poston. He's dribbling up the right side. And here's Logan Murphy recovering it for the Navy. Working against Ochai. Now to Taguda. Taguda kicks it up ahead for Felipe Oliveira. Oliveira tries to get it to Watson, but Watson was breaking towards the goal, and Ibarra is the one that comes up for it. Just a couple miscommunications on runs for these Navy as they try to score quickly each time they get the ball. Played out by the Navy, and it'll be a corner kick for the Twin Stars. Corner kick to be taken by Eletau. 1-1 still here in extra time. Corner kick pass, and now back to Eletau outside. Deflected away by Logan Murphy with the header. Eneje recovers it for the Twin Stars. There's Harry Ambler keeping it away from the net. Now Mally Lumsden makes a move on defense. Ibarra has it. Midfield, pass up ahead to Thor. Thor looking around, finds Ochai, but Taguda's there for the defense. Looks like Ochai wasn't really thinking he was going to receive a pass there. Throw-in for the Twin Stars coming up next. Austin, the one to throw. Hesitating a couple times, and finally goes back to Muhammad Abdul-Rahman. Kicked away by Harry Ambler. And Neje's header goes right to Felipe Oliveira. His kick towards Lumsden. Lumsden has Watson, but you can just tell Watson's tired. So he's not able to get to that one in time, and it's actually James Colt Watson was on the left side. So my apologies there. Header played. And now back to Elatau. Kicked away by Braun up to Lumsden. He lets the defense get back so he's not offsides, and then they call offsides. I thought he waited, but I guess not. Lumsden reaches up with the hand, trying to play some extra defense as it gets to Neje. On the left side, working against Watson. Sorry, that was Colt once again. Pass in, and Ochai is just not there in time. Nice save by Knutson, I believe. And that is the end of the match. Here as it ends in a 1-1 draw, and you can tell both teams are feeling it. Lumsden on the ground, Tayo on the ground. As everyone can't believe that this ended in a 1-1 draw, a competitive match throughout the entire night. As we could take a look at the 2 goals scored. We can take a quick look at the lone goal for Superior. That came after a goal scored by Chigozie Inije in the 8th minute. This one a penalty kick by William Francis with the slow roller past Ishikawa to tie it up. A 1-1 draw for Superior City FC. A hard-fought draw, that is, as both teams are going home tired and will sleep well tonight. I believe that's all I have for you guys here. We thank you for listening to the iFan.tv Sports Network for today's matchup between the Superior City FC Navy and the Minnesota Twin Stars Football Club. This one will end 1-1 draw as the players and coaches give hands to the hardy fans that pulled up to this game. A little bit windy. A shout out to all the youngins that came for youth night and got some action here at halftime. That's all. Thanks for watching and keep smiling.